All right, guys, 2009 Chevrolet Impala. Going to do a quick video on how to replace the blend door actuators. This video is specifically about the two on the passenger side. You just bring your glove box down here. Now, I've already taken my glove box apart because it's easier to do it, so that's why it's hanging down like that. But when you bring your glove box down, just that little clip and that little clip, they're just little hooks. Just gonna push down and your glove box will come down like that. But you get yourself a lot more access by taking it off. You have 4 Phillips heads, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 3 T20 screws that you just take off right there, and then that comes out. So just takes a minute and makes the job a lot easier. If you don't have a T20 bit, you can just get yourself one from the store and then just return it. I just got this one from Lowe's. I didn't even have to take this red plastic thing off. I was able to just do it by hand. They weren't that tight. Even if you have to, this red thing goes right back in. So you have 2 actuators up here. There's one right there. That one controls your heating, cooling on passenger side. And then you have this one up here, right there. That controls your fresh air, recirculating air door, which is that right there. And then you have a 3rd actuator over on the driver's side by where your right leg would be, and that's gonna control the driver's side. That recirculating air one over here is for these buttons. And then there's a 4th one, which is a different actuator. It's up a little higher up here. It's a one that doesn't go bad frequently like these other kinds. It controls your defrost, and it's directional, controls this knob here. But that's a different actuator altogether. It doesn't go bad very often, but these other 3 are the same. They look like this. And they all are just held in by 2 screws or 2 bolts, 5.5 millimeter or 7/32. And then your wiring clip goes in there. The new ones that I bought, I've replaced all 3 now. They come, this piece is white, but it's the same as all those other actuators, so they fit just fine. So I've already replaced them today, but I figured I'd do a video on just how to do it a little quicker and easier. So there's 1 bolt there, and then you just gotta, there's the other one right there. Just gotta kind of push this in a little bit, give yourself access. Use a deep well socket or an extension to get to it. It's not very difficult to get to. Take the bolts out and then just take the wiring clip off after. And then I think I put the wiring clip back on and then put the bolts in when I replaced it. And this one is the hardest one to replace. It's got that bolt right there, you can see, and then in the back at the top, there's another one. It's really hard to see, but it's back here behind this wire here. It sits right past it. Only reason it's really difficult to get to is because of this big wire bundle right here. But I found another video where a guy used a thumb wheel ratchet, which I didn't even know what those were before, but it worked wonders for limited space. I just put my 5.5 millimeter on there. This one is a 3/8 drive, so I have an adapter here, but I bought a set of 3 from Harbor Freight is only $5 and comes with 3 different sizes. So I was really able to get up there because I was originally trying to do it with my ratchet, and it just was very difficult to get to. So this one, just nice and easy. And then I'm on and I'm able to just turn, no problem. So I took that one off, got the wire off, put it back on, and then I think I put the wire on after, can't remember exactly, but it's really not that bad if you have access by taking off the glove box there and using a thumb wheel ratchet. So just to give you an idea what it looks like. So got my outside air there, fresh air, and then recirculating. I hit that, and you see that door is opening and closing. Now it's open. Before, this thing was just tapping really loudly. So I hit this button. See, now it's closing. So I thought originally that just this one was bad because the heater in my car wasn't working, and it wasn't working on the driver's side either, but the driver's side actuator was fine. I had replaced that a while ago, so I'm not really sure why my heater wasn't working on the driver's side, or maybe I'm just mistaken, I don't know. But now it's working, and this was working fine anyway, even though my heater wasn't working. But when I came in here and replaced this one, and then I saw this one wasn't opening after, when I still heard the tapping, I saw this wasn't opening. It was kind of just vibrating, and I could really hear it then, so I knew that one was bad. So they were both bad, but for whatever reason, this was somehow still working even though it was tapping. But anyway, that's how you replace them. Rather easy, cheap part, and saves you a lot of money just doing it yourself.